You're. What's poppin', gang? So I don't know what took me so long to do this video. This is gonna be the video on the. Do y'all remember the dude that just beat up the judge? Well, apparently he went back into court with the same judge, I think. And then I know she went on an interview playing victim and all of that. I mean, what would it take for you to attack a judge like that and beat up a judge like that? See, I'd be cool with life, but don't start talking all the numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's where you will make me mad. Because why you gotta say, just say life. Don't say I sentence you to 422 years. Bruh, I'm not living that long. Just say life. But I think, I really don't even know what happened with that situation.
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first. But when it comes to caring for his teeth, he's let his own mate.
And as always, hope y'all got jobs, because I definitely got mine. Let's get into it.
Mr. Almacias? Mr. Almacias, here now?
Wait, Judge.
Good morning. All right, this is on for the continuation of Mr. Redden's sentencing. When we were last here, arguments were concluded and the court had begun to pronounce sentence when an incident occurred.
Oh shit, they ain't even give him a sentence?
Initiated by Mr. Redden, preventing the court from completing sentencing. That is the sole purpose for today's hearing. Any other issues that may arise from the events that occurred last Wednesday will be handled at a future date by a different court. For purposes of the record, I want to make it clear that I am not changing or modifying the sentence I was in the process of imposing last week before I was interrupted by defendant's actions. I am making my calendar page from that day an exhibit for the court. As it existed the moment I walked in, from prior to anything happening, nothing's been changed, indicating the sentence I intended to impose. I'll let you back for a moment. All right, that being said, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court does now sentence you in addition to the $25 administrative assessment fee, $150 DNA fee, the $3 DNA administrative assessment fee, and $250 indigent defense fee, 19 to 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. How much credit for time served does he have?
19 to 48 months? And then they talking about giving him time served? So does that mean the time he served, he don't have to serve? Bro, don't tell me he crashed out for 14 months.
It's 0 days. He was on probation when he committed the offense and was revoked on probation to serve the jail time October 25th. That time it expired at about the time of the plea. So
0 days credit. Mr. Almasi, if that's different, let us know and we'll fix it.
I will.
The motion for quashing court is moved at this point. And for the record, I just reflexively wrote 0 days credit time served on the notes exhibit that I just said. So that is an addition as of right now.
that's correct. The probation case number, just for the record, is C370775.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is LaDonna Daniels, Ladonna, and Daniels, Daniels.
In your relationship.
I'm his sister.
So can you just tell us, we've only seen the video, so tell us about he's your half brother, right?
No, he's my whole
He's your
brother.
full brother. So tell us about your brother and the brother that we haven't seen.
Alright, so that phrase makes sense to me now. I remember when I was growing up, I remember calling him, but I thought I was Tupac when I started calling him B. Females used to be like, boy, that's my whole brother. That's what they mean when they said that. Okay. Got it.
You know, who is he like? What is he like? And how did he get in this situation?
Well, he's basically born with mental illness. He was born with crack cocaine in his system. So his chance in life was taken at birth. Deep inside, he's a good person. He's just not had the opportunity in life to be surrounded by positive people, meaning his own family. I can see that my brother just felt betrayed at the time when he was pleading and saying that he was in a better place, which is different for us all to be in a better place. I mean, when we struggle from mental illness, it's a chemical imbalance, just as most addicts have chemical imbalances out there. Who wants to stop using, who can't. It's something that we suffer from. I don't think sending him to prison is going to deter anybody who suffers from a mental illness. They need to be surrounded by.
I always said that. I always said jail don't help people that got like mental illnesses, but jail in America don't help nobody anyway, bro. Think about it. Okay, if you go to jail, what was that? What the fuck? What a. Anyways, bro, look up like different prisons in different countries, bro, and we got one of the worst type of prison systems, bro. Like most places, no, I ain't gonna say most, some places, a couple places, which I feel like a lot of places should do this, but a couple countries, they jail system is like almost like rehab. You know what I'm saying? So like, see if I can make this make sense. They cells is like a room. You know what I'm saying? It ain't bars and all the other shit, bro. You don't feel like you in jail. You feel like you in rehab. And motherfuckers trying to help you and not trying to kill you or, you know what I'm saying? Belittle you, or if you got money, then I'll take care of you. And, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't none of that. You know, so I feel like our jail system is like one of the worst. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Healthcare professionals.
Because you expect us to do better, but you put us in cages like dogs with a bunch of wolves and rats and fucking gorillas, and I ain't talking about the animals. You know what I'm saying? So
Who can treat him, and so that he gets the right treatment that he needs.
He's been in and out of mental health court, so now he's going to go to prison on this thing, right? You were saying to me when we were walking down here, you don't think that that's going to help him in any way?
It's not, because the people in prison are trained to, for prisoners. They're not trained for people who suffers from mental illnesses. So he will not get the proper treatment that he needs.
This case went internationally viral. How has your family been dealing with that?
Well, we've all just been thinking more, of our rights as individuals. And anybody whose mind is not of a normal person should not be judged in a manner of a person who's normal like you and myself.
yeah, they shouldn't be judged
He tried
in
to
the
speak for
stage of
himself,
normalcy.
which I just...
Every day,
You know what I'm saying?
we
You
rise.
shouldn't be.
As students, as competitors,
think he shouldn't have never been allowed to take the stand or speak on his own behalf because of his condition.
What was your thought when you saw this video that went viral? I mean, obviously you're talking about it.
Yes, I just think his reactions were not premeditated. It was triggered because he seemed to have been pleading for his freedom. He has been off his psych meds since he got out of jail, but because he doesn't have an appointment until March of this year, so he has not taken anything at all. And I think when the judge says, it's time for you to get a taste of, became a trigger, and in his mind, he felt threatened. We all have the capabilities to do what Deoprah did, and that is to leap that.
See, and that's why I say judges need to watch our mouths, bro, because I don't see how judges can just say whatever they want to you when they give you however long they giving you. I send you to a life sentence. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, and that's just the lightest thing they can say, bro. Judges will take it there with you, bro. Now, if you replace the G, put the R, great people, then I can see that. But take out the G, put in the R. Don't put in the R, just take the G out. That's funny.
High when our fight or flight mechanism response
It's not funny, but me messing up my words is funny.
is triggered when we're threatened. We can jump that high. We can leap that high. So in his mind, it's realistic that his life was feeling threatened, and that's what happened.
Do you think that if this judge didn't say that last line, that this would be a different story?
I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that because it was that statement that was the trigger.
Have you had any communication with him since Wednesday?
No, I haven't.
I have, and actually, once we found out that he didn't appear in court on that day, my mind automatically went to, what did you do to him? Where is he at? When I came, media everywhere, and I go over to the jail, and I'm trying to do the visits, and there's no visitation for him at this moment. Then why? Where is he? He hasn't called, but apparently Tony Abatangelo, a good attorney that I know, was able to access someone from the inside to actually call, and they called me last night. And I explained to Deoprah, like, it's not a circus. What you did, no way do we condone it, but I know your struggles, and I know the voices that you hear, and I just felt I tried to soothe them and, say, just come to court and, whatever's handed down, just take it. Like, what else can you really truly do? But I just felt like to even be going back in front of her courtroom, that was totally biased. Like, why? What, you want to send a message or what? Same time, he's like she said, he suffers from mental illness. It's always been documented. It's always been stated. Even when I got him from the foster care system at the age of 12, it was documented that he was severely emotionally disturbed. By the time he was 18, he left and branched out on his own. But every day, like you say, he's trying to do better. He just got released November of 2023, 6 weeks ago, something like that. He just got out an apartment, did everything right, was in contact with parole and probation. He was released to them in their custody. So now you saying you're finna send him back? But since in his mind, he didn't think he was going back. He was ready to go to work the following.
If your employees are traveling, you have to try Navan. Navan is a travel and expense tool that works for you and your team.
As we sat in the courtroom, he got a dispatch from the Teamsters. He was just in a better place. And like you say, I just feel it's true.
Do you think that this will, essentially him being sentenced, will undo all the work that he's done to repair his mental state?
No, definitely not. It's only going to put him in a worse state of mind because the system has failed him, and that's how he feels. That's how he feels that since the system fails him, so he's going to come out with that mentality and go forward in life, knowing that he has pleaded everything that he can, and being in a better place is different for us all. If he can be in a better place for a month, 30 days, for him, that's a lot.
As a sister, as a mom, what was it like to see him in the spit mask and the scratch?
Of course, I cried. But even from the moment that he leaped and he jumped, and this lady right here is my witness, and she was in the courtroom on that day also. My first thought of mine was, please don't kill him. You know what I mean? Please, like, it shocked me, just as it shocked everybody else. Like, oh my God, I went to a state of shock. You know what I mean? So it was heartbreaking, really, to see him. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's about his mental state. You know what I mean? His mental, like, we just seem to forget that.
In his eyes, he doesn't even understand that what he did was wrong because he feels like he was just protected.
I'm gonna be real, lock him up then. And I ain't talking about in the jail, bro. Yeah, that yeah, it's messed up. He gets sentenced and he ain't right in the head because he don't know what he don't know right from wrong. Obviously he do because he was fit to stand trial. Because they gotta evaluate you in certain cases. I'm guessing this is a case where he would have had to get evaluated. So he probably got evaluated and found fit to stand trial. Meaning he know right from wrong. So if he's so messed up, bro, y'all failed him, bro. Straight up. If my brother, cousin, uncle messed up like that in the head, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. If I got the means to, bro, you not going out on your own. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to suck it up and stay with me, bro. Real, because that's how people get hurt and killed, bro, and they be not right in the head. So, I mean, like I said, yeah, it's messed up, but at the same time, bro, his family failed him. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had crack cocaine in his system when he was born. He was diagnosed with this and that and this and that, and yeah, that sound good, but he grown. He knew what he was doing when he committed the crime. He knew what he was doing. He jumped at the judge because he ain't try to do it this time. You know what I'm saying? He was calm this time. So, and it's not just because he had the thing on his face, because I don't think he just jumped over there to spit on the judge. He jumped up there to beat the judge up. So, if he was really crazy, like they say, he probably would try to do it again. Because the judge seemed like she was still on that energy. So, I mean, they go hand in hand, bro. It's a double-edged sword. There's a catch-22. It depends on how you look at it.
It's life, and any of us, if our life is threatened, we're going to react in two different ways.
And his mental diagnosis is what?
Schizophrenia, bipolar.
So he's completely mentally ill, right?
He has manic phases.
Completely ill.
So even so, the night before he had court, I guess he didn't really sleep, because when I picked him up to come to court, you know, I noticed he was in there. I'm like, who you talking to, D.O.? He's like, oh, nobody. I said, you know, because as a kid, I used to tell him, like, don't start with those voices. Like, I would kind of soothe him, like, get the voices out your head. Come on, it's time to get up. It's time to go to school. It's time to do that, just to keep him focused. But as he got older and he got put on the medication, I seen where he was much calmer. Because I believe so. They gave him his first dose of medication yesterday while in jail. Wow. His first dose, he said he had taken, and I could just tell in his voice that he was calmer and he didn't really realize the magnitude of how, you know, what happened. Right. Like I said, I don't even feel it's funny. It's a joke. You know what I mean? I didn't even realize.
That should be overlooked, like the judge said. Like, oh well.
He just.
I mean, yeah, he did just lunge at her and beat her up in front of everybody.
You know, this is, you got a history of this. Well, it's part of his life and who he is.
And Miss Karen, you're his foster mother. And how many children do you have?
I fostered him and his siblings. Actually, 4.
How did you guys plan on supporting him in his journey now that he will be behind bars? How do you guys intend on supporting him?
I've always supported him, and I've always supported him, but he'll tell you if anybody's number is the same as mine. Whenever he's, you know what I mean, trouble or whatever, you know, pick up the phone. And like I say, I'm here to court for support. I actually taken off work. My employer allowed, you know, me to be here. It's all about me supporting him. But, you know, whatever he needs, I'm a phone call away. So, but the main thing is to make sure that he's getting the proper care.
Yeah, I plan on helping him understand his mental condition because he doesn't understand what he suffers from.
So outside of him suffering from that episode, how would you describe his normal disposition?
Oh, he's a sweetheart. He is the sweetest young man. He will lend his arm to help somebody. He will give his arm up for sure.
As a family, have you guys been discussing what the next steps are looking like?
I mean, what you think? I guess tomorrow is what, another episode? You know, with the, like I said, yeah, he had what, 4 charges. Now they jumped to what, 15, 16? Like extortion, like really, like I said, you know, no disrespect. We don't condone what he did. As far as everybody, oh, see what he did? No, he didn't do that to the bailiff. The bailiff did that to himself. You know,
And if you're not in your right state of mind, is it you or is it the sickness or the illness?
My name is Karen Denise Springer. Please spell it for us. Springer, Karen, K-A-R-E-N. You want Denise? Denise, D-E-N-I-S-E, Springer, S-P-R-I-N-G-E-R.
Is there anything else you guys want to add?
That was so very courageous of you guys to step up.
Alright, that's where we gonna end this and that. Nah, I know y'all saw me looking crazy there at the end. Like I said, bro, they keep blaming this sickness on what he doing and what he did and how he conduct and all of that. And I totally, trust me, I totally understand all of that, bro. Cause I done had family members that's like that, bro. But at the same time, we didn't let them family members too far out of our sight, bro. You know what I'm saying? We didn't let them go too far without us seeing them, because we know if they go around that corner, they might kill somebody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might do that. So, yeah, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for their family and the victim's family and the victims, whatever happened. Like I said, I didn't even watch the I didn't even watch the original situation. So I don't even really know what happened with that, bro. But that's it for this one, man. Dude just crazy. He was in his right mind, I guess, because he stood trial. And he jumped up and beat the judge up. So, but that's it for this one. We at 130. I'm trying to hit 150 by next week. I want to say 200, but I'm gonna say 150, and then I'm gonna say 200 the following 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm looking to hit 150, man. So keep running it up, run this video up, run them last videos up. Don't care about no haters. If you don't like me, if you don't like my videos, get off a platform. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, World Girl Sound on Friday, somebody gonna like it. But I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. I said it out of order, but y'all get the idea. And we gone. You dig?